Hey guys, I'm at the Edelman Fossil Museum of Wuhan University with my mom. This is my first time coming, and this is what it looks like. It's a little rainy, so we probably won't see that many people here. Ooh, it's a little cold out there. This is the inside of the museum. These are the fossils that they have hanging up at the entrance area. This is a mosasaur. Not sure if you can see it. I'm not sure where the saber-toothed salmon is, but it's probably one of these guys. I'm not sure. This is the mosasaur skeleton. Or, not mosasaur, it's the, it's the Caldestes. It's this thing. This is the marine reptile that the sign says. Oh. I think this is Dryptosaurus, the ancestor, one of the ancestor that's somewhat related to the T-Rex. Pteranodon, which is this one. This is the Pteranodon. Dryptosaurus, I can't even pronounce that last name. It's this guy. Hey, the forward-facing eyes. Look at its massive claws. This is like a better view of the Dryptosaurus, theropod dinosaur that's somewhat related to the T-Rex. I think this is the Caladies mosasaur. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I think this is the mosasaur, Caladies mosasaur. And then this big one is Mosasaur hoffmanii, if I pronounced the name correctly. The jaw. So this is the mosasaur. This is the skeleton Dryosaurus that you see in the front entrance of the museum. If you hear people, like kids' noises in the video, this is a museum. You'd expect to hear people and children and families, you know, in the museum. So this is the skeleton. The whole forward-facing eyes like a tyrannosaur, as per usual. Long arms. It has longer arms than a normal T-Rex because it's an ancestor of T-Rex. This is the Pteranodon near the Dryosaurus skeleton. This is the Cretaceous world section that we're going in.
So, these are the artists who worked on some of the illustrations and the sculptures here. Okay, but Rowan University has a paleo artistry program. Okay, if you go on that, it'll tell you about their program. So if he gets older and he wants to do this kind of art, then they have a program at Rowan for that. So just, you know.
A vast amount of time passes, nearly all of history, for multicellular life to evolve.
So the way the museum is set up.
On page 881, strange organisms appear, now plants, now animals.
Right when the dinosaurs became extinct, the end of Cretaceous. Okay, back then there was no polar ice caps. Okay, there was no ice on the South Pole or North Pole, so the water level was really high. North America had two land masses. One we call the Armida, and the other one Appalachia. Okay, the dinosaurs we see in this room are the ones from Appalachia. Okay, New Jersey's underwater, so you know we're under 100 feet of water. So when you get to the second room, there's all the animals that used to live here. Okay, like the mosasaur and all those animals. We know they're here because we found fossils for all of them in our quarry. Okay, the third room around is the extinction event, about the asteroid impact which wiped out the dinosaurs, the evidence behind it, and also current threats to our environment. So that's how the upstairs is set up. Downstairs they have a touch tank if you want to touch some horseshoe crabs and sea animals and the other animals down there. So we have all that downstairs too.
They share the world with giant flying reptiles and sea monsters. But their reign, seemingly unending, crumbled in a moment. An asteroid collided with Earth and wiped out most terrestrial and marine species. The age of the Titans had ended. The age of the mammals began. They developed into a variety of new species. At last, we turn to the final page of our story. Our hominid ancestors unearthed in East Africa, crafting tools and mastering fire. As we reach the last line, our species, Homo sapiens, evolves, and our entire 10,000 years of civilization, it
And this is the sauropod that the sign was talking about. I think it's called Astrodontosaurus. And then the carnivore that's being pinned down is Astropentasaurus. Not sure if I pronounced it right, but you know. Some paleo art. Dawn. This is the Gastonia Berginia. Probably mispronounced it. This is the skull side. The back, that hole is probably where the neck is supposed to be. And this is a very forward facing. Pipnodon Triconundon. This is the cool looking statue that they have here of the armored dinosaur. This is Leptoceratops, the ceratops, small ceratopsian that they had described in the sign I just showed you. This is Dryptosaurus, I think, the sculpture of the Dryptosaurus thing. It's pretty huge. And if you like this video, you should come here yourself. I'll put the information on where it is in the video description below. I like how they made it look like an actual book. This is the Dryptosaurus sculpture, the other side view. And these are some primitive birds alive during the time of the dinosaurs. The sculptures of them. This is the statue of the dinosaur.
Here, follow Kiki. Put your head. It's the baby dinosaur. You want to go all the way through? Here, go that way, follow down.
And this is the Tyrannosaurus properlite, basically dinosaur poop. That's fossilized. So this dinosaur is basically the ostrich of the prehistoric dinosaur times, I assume. And this is the minor dinosaur sculpture, you see? It's eating a lizard. This is the cool mural they have here. This is just more information of more information of the hadrosaur. It's cool, there's a light mural of the hadrosaurs moving through the environment. That's cool. Dang, it's pretty big. It looks like a branch if you know, if you don't think about it too much. I'm assuming this is the dinosaur, or not dinosaur, flying reptile that they have. There's a pteranodon, yeah. And this is back to the hadrosaur egg. Fossilized, of course. And this is just information on how good parents they were when they were around. This is the must-see part of the museum. This is the how the entire thing looks entirely. I mean, this video might be long, so, you know, I hope you stick around to the end to see the whole video. Dang, that's brutal. It's a brutal way to depict the statue. Whatever this crocodilian thing probably attacked it and broke its legs and killed it for food. And speaking of that crocodilian, it is called... I can't even pronounce that. It lived 66 million years ago. So this is the sculpture of that specific creature. This is the mosasaur sculpture. It's pretty big. Tooth, jaw. Probably an example. There's the shark. Sorry if you can't see it, the light's kind of blinding. I think this is the crow shark. Weird name for a shark, but okay. And then this guy. Oh, they're cousins. I didn't know that. So the whole turtle versus shark rivalry's been going on for a while. It's a species, so I'm assuming that's the sea turtle what they're talking about. Sorry if you see my phone shadow over the words. I'm just filming it for a YouTube video, so if you can't see the words correctly, you could probably come here yourself and read it. So I'm assuming that's the fish that they're talking about. This is the skull of this thing. This is the total. This is the shell of a shell of. I think that's the ray sculpture that they have. I think these are like life scale. Yeah, I'm watching a video called like a video in the museum called "The Fifth Extinction." By the way, this is the end part of the map of where you can see the sculptures of the dinosaurs.
We sequester many more times carbon than we emit each year. 72% of our country is under forest cover. And because of this, many people the world over seem to feel that Bhutan is protected from the effects of climate change. In fact, we are in the Himalayas. Our mountains are young. We are a landlocked country. And even though in Bhutan we are carbon negative and heavily so, we bear the brunt of the effects of climate change. In Bhutan, climate change is causing
These are some museum pictures that I took while at the museum. I hope you like these pictures. These are the pictures I took of the gift shop that they have here in the museum. We are going down to the lower level, and this is the mosasaur skeleton that I mentioned in the video in the earlier parts. Oh, lab in there. There's a lab. Mosasaur skull. Dreadnoughtus femur. Trilobite. Woolly rhino. Mammoth. Let's see. Mammoth. Nope, that's just a textbook. So, saber-toothed salmon skull. Pachycephalosaurus skull. Turtle. Dreadnoughtus toe, I guess. Walrus tux. Ooh, Triceratops.
The rats are very social and very intelligent creatures, so they like to be around other rats. And we have a lot of like toys and enrichment things for them, so that they don't get bored. Because smart creatures, if there aren't a lot of stimulus, they get bored. They're pretty easy, and that's why a lot of dogs they need like enrichment.
This is the critical area of the museum.
That they did with rats, and they made little rat cars and they taught the rats how to drive. And they would get excited whenever the scientists came in to like let them out so that they could drive. Granted, it might have been because they got little treats for driving, but I like to think that they just like driving.
Oh, wow, there's bats in there too.
Oh, Mo the modern lizard. Where is Mo the modern lizard?
Oh, no, that is actually.
He's probably being sneaky.
Our scavenger hunt. So we have scavenger hunt upstairs and we have scavenger hunt downstairs. And the scavenger hunt downstairs is.
I can't find him. He's sneaky.
Which is going on now, which is basically pitting different animals against each other. There's actually a table over on that side if you want to learn more about it. This is Calvin. She is a stand-up turtle. So she can't tuck her head all the way into her bell. So instead, what she does, like in this picture up here, sticks her head to the side so that it's tucked under the, basically like the hood of the hairpiece. She's up and about right now. A lot of the time she's snoozing because reptiles, their metabolism is very slow because they're cold-blooded, they don't require as much energy. So they save their energy. So they
These are golden dart frogs in the museum that they have in a tank.
Scorpion tours, like in Arizona in the desert, where they bring you out at night and they give you a flashlight, and then you can see them scurrying around.
That. These are the horseshoe crabs that they have in the touch tank.
There is defensive coloration between these two. These guys are the neatest animal that we have in here.
And the starfish.
They are the only ones that have bitten up the cattle, and their bites hurt. So that yellow and black coloration.
I'm not sure what's in here, but
So that yellow and black coloration
it's
is sort of like has a little ring, like
it's the
how wasps,
common,
bees,
it's
their
the
coloration is
giant
that yellow and
African,
black. It's like a, hey,
giant African millipede.
don't mess with me. And then the domino roaches are actually mimicking a type of beetle that is harmful to other animals, but because the coloration is close enough, they also receive that sort of, okay, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Oh, God.
It's somewhere in here in this tank. I don't know where.
If you want to use a touch tank, you just gotta rinse your hands off over at that sink.
And this is the outside view of the museum. And I think there's a trail out there. And this is what the whole Critter Cove looks like in the museum. Lower floor. This is the forest discovery section of the museum. This is probably for kids, younger than me, obviously. Yeah. Story time. A fruit bat skeleton in a case. And this is a saber-toothed tiger skeleton, not skeleton, skull. Found in the La Brea tar pits in LA, California. Ooh. This is a hadrosaur egg replica in the Discovery Center area. I think this is what it's called for kids. This used to be in a. Used to be moving to a T-Rex body back when it was alive, 66 million years ago, before the extinction. This is just a shrimp fossil that they found from late Jurassic. A geode from Madagascar. And this is about it for the Discovery Forest section of the area. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Just some more infographic time lapse of geological time that has passed on Earth's history. Jurassic Park reference. Dang it, whoa, I didn't know that dinosaurs took this long to live. And I did know they lived for a while, but for like this long, I didn't know. I mean, if I had a time machine, I'd obviously go back in time to see how the dinosaurs lived without interacting with it, because I don't want to, get killed by a dinosaur during the Cretaceous or Jurassic. And this is the Cretaceous when they went extinct 66 million years ago. The mountain kite.
Hope you felt something.